Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. And now, celebrating 15 years of broadcasting, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Very excited because today we just found out the nominees for the 2019 NAACP Image Awards, and our next guest just found out that he has been nominated for Best New Artist. I'm talking about recording artist Omar Wilson. He's back with us today to talk to us about the amazing journey. Excited to be able to share that with all of you. Hey, man, good to have you back on with us, man. Congratulations on the nomination.
It's redemption, man. It's a phenomenal redemption from so many years of hard work, and to have individuals like Rav make sure it puts me in positions to fully expose what I have to offer. That's all I've wanted all these years. That's all I've worked hard for. It's to be put in a place where I can make people proud about my hard work. So, you know what I mean? Salute to Rav and everything he has done and will do to make sure that Omar Wilson is a household name, and it's my job to work harder than anybody else out there to show them that I am the person that's to be, period.
Exactly. So, Omar, you talk about the redemption. I mean, for yourself, when you kind of look back at the journey to getting here to where you are now in 2019 with an NAACP nomination, I mean, do you find that you kind of knew that if you got the chance that you would be able to shine this way?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's always, as humbly as I could say this, I always knew I had something special. I always knew I had something to bring to the game, but I really believe with a lot of the different individuals I was dealing with, it started becoming more personal about seeing me succeed and maybe them thinking that they wouldn't be a part of it. It just wasn't business. So instead of it being we're all a team and Omar Wilson just happens to be the muse that allows the team to shine, it started to become a little bit petty over the years with different individuals. But I realized I had to deal with people that are professionals, people that have self-love, first of all, because you can't show nobody else love if you don't love yourself, and just to deal with the individuals that have OJT in the game, on-job training, that know what this is about, and that want to see each other succeed at the highest level.
That's right. Now, you're celebrating the new single, Love Song. We're going to be letting our audience hear that here in just a bit. But, I mean, for yourself, do you feel as though the key has been, I mean, yes, you've had the longevity, Omar, but really the key is you've consistently given great music. Do you think that is the key for you in your career?
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, when I look at legendary individuals and why their music lives forever, it was because of the intent, the integrity, the love they have for it, to make sure that it wasn't just, you're just trying to make a hit record to make some money. Like, I come from a space where I want to go down in history as one of the greatest soul voices to ever touch the mic. I want to make sure that when people hear my music, it touches the innermost piece of their being. So they know it isn't just a jingle. It isn't just something to catch your ear and a refrain or a phrase that you repeat. It's actually something that speaks to your soul. So, yes, I work hard to make sure that when I am writing these songs, that I'm putting everything that I have in my soul into it. That way I know people will be able to receive it correctly.
Right. And I think with that being said, to get a nomination, for the NAACP in itself is a big deal, to have that recognition. And as you mentioned, I love the way that you use the word redemption there. Take us back, though, Omar. I mean, for those who have not been following the journey for you, have you always known that music was going to be that key for you, that music was going to be the way that people got to know who you were?
Well, I mean, it really, I didn't even ask for this. Like, I started singing at 6. My mom put me in church at 6 because when I was a child, they wanted to give me, like, I guess I had the little ADHD thing, and they wanted to give me, like, Ritalin and all this other stuff to kind of balance me out. And my mom took me to all these different doctors to try to do tests, and they were like, nah, he's a normal, rambunctious little kid. So she put me in church at 6, 7 years old. I sung my first solo, which was Running Back to You by Commission. And I'll never forget the first time singing, watching people crying and just celebrating God. And I actually got nervous dropped the mic and ran to my mom because I thought I was doing something wrong. And then after she explained to me, like, you're invoking the spirit. You're doing something that is allowing people to fully feel good about themselves. So I really feel like it chose me. Like, it's always been what I've been doing this my whole life. It's always been Omar Wilson. It's been a part of me. Like, I learned how to walk and talk and sing.
Right.
So this is just an evolution of what God put me here to do.
And I think that's the amazing thing about it. For those who are just tuning in, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome back to our program today recording artist Omar Wilson. This is the day, it was actually just announced today. He's one of the nominees for the next NAACP Image Awards that will be coming up in March of this year. We're going to be letting you guys know how you guys can see the full listing. Also let you guys hear Omar's new single, Love Song, and know how to stay connected with him. I want to talk about the live performance for a moment, because for those who have not heard about the nominations, Omar, of course, you're one of the nominees for Outstanding New Artist. What is that live performance like for you to be up on that stage and to be able to share your music live with your audience?
Oh man, I mean, think about that. When you can give what's in your heart to the people and have them receive it. I mean, what better accolade is that? You know, I mean, I think what everyone on this planet searches for is individualism. What makes them special? You know, what makes them shine? And then the other part is how to inspire people. So to be on that stage, to receive the energy, to give the energy, and it be reciprocated is, I mean, it's hard to even put into words, you know, because it's such a blessing to be able to give fully of myself and know that people can understand it and they feel it, and the goosebumps is on their arms and the hair stands up on the back of their neck, and they can feel that feeling in their gut. And I even think for a minute that has been lacking, you know, in music. Just the intent, the integrity that what someone leaves with, not just what they dance to for a minute and it's over, but they can actually feed off of it after leaving that venue. So that's why when I'm on stage, I give everything I got. I sing like it's the last thing on the planet, just to make sure that if it is, people will remember me forever.
That's powerful. And so when you hear from your fans in Omar, I mean, with that being the goal, you know, that making it something that people will remember, when you hear people say how your music makes them feel, do you feel as though then you're achieving exactly what you wanted to?
Man, I feel, first of all, I feel blessed and honored that they would even give me the opportunity with everything that people have going on in their personal life to even find time to put my music into their matrix. So that's number one. That's an honor in itself, you know. But to have people want to continuously see what's going on with me, they want to go with my music. Like there's people that's been knowing me for 15 years. They knew then that I would be where I'm at, and I really feel like Omar Wilson transitioning to superstardom is going to be such a blessing for a lot of people, from the people that cared about me, to the people that counted me out, to the people that probably didn't even just care, to let them know that perseverance, hard work, diligence, self-love, man, when no one believes, you have to believe. Those are the key components to really being who you want to be in this life. And that's someone that everybody will always think about. And when you say Omar Wilson, you might get a little smile on your face, because I represent the people. I represent the ones that were counted out. I represent the people that maybe stopped believing in themselves because things got a little rough. So this NAACP Image Award, I really feel like will ignite the fire under a lot of people to say, you know what, let me keep moving, because Omar Wilson was Clark Kent Superman. I am just a normal kid from the block that cultivated his special ability and learned how to use it for the greater good. And I fully believe everyone is a superstar. Everyone has the ability to be great. Everyone has a mega talent. But it takes special individuals to really go out there and go through that maverickness, go through that exploration to find out what makes them special, because we all are. And that's the message I want to tell people. Like, we all are great, man. You just have to be fearless enough to want to go out there and get it. And it's going to take adversity. And I think when the adversity comes, that's when most of us give up. that's what it's about. It's like working out in the gym. If you don't get that fire in your muscles, you're not going to grow.
Right.
So I just want to let everybody know, man, when you are in the middle of what it seems like a dark path, there's always going to be light at the end, but you got to believe that.
That's right. And you're hearing from someone who definitely knows firsthand. Omar, before we let you go, we're going to let our audience hear a love song when we come back. We're going to let them know how to stay connected with you. Again, everyone, Omar Wilson is our guest. He just found out he's one of the nominees for the 50th NAACP Image Awards that's going to be taking place March 30th on TV One. Here is his single, Love Song. We'll be back with our final moments with Omar right after this.
I want you, I need you, love sleeping by your side, your body close to mine, forever, my baby, even though you drive me crazy, I don't want no other lady, I'll be there when you call, you know I got you, girl. You know I got you, oh yeah. Winter, spring, summer, fall, my love never changes for you. And I want you to know that you're my girl, my homie. You don't gotta worry, it's all on me. You're my love song, you're my love song, my love strong, my love strong. It's all about us, never about me. Shaking my bed, lady in the streets. You're my love song, you're my love song, my love strong. Incredible, amazing. Your love, it holds me down, even when you're not around. Early morning, love making. What a way to start the day. Wouldn't have it any other way. I'll be there when you call. You know I got you, girl. You know I got you. Oh yeah. Winter, spring, summer, fall, my love never changes for you. I want you to know that you're my girl, my homie. Don't gotta worry, it's all on me. You're my love song, you're my love song, my love strong, my love strong. It's all about us, never about me. Shaking my bed, lady in the streets. You're my love song, you're my love song, my love strong. Sexy, intelligent, down to earth if it comes down to it. Your love is all I need, girl. You're all I need, yeah. Love that I can't forget. You and I against the world, baby. I want you to know you're my girl, my homie. Don't gotta worry, it's all on me. You're my love song, my love strong. It's all about us, never about me. Shaking my bed, lady in the streets. You're my love song, my love, my love strong. Love song, my homie. Hey, don't gotta worry, it's all on me. You're my love song, you're my love strong. Love song, it's all about us, never about me. Shaking my bed, lady in the street. You're my love song, you're my love song, my love strong. You're my love song.
That again was Omar Wilson with his new single, Love Song. And Omar, again, you know, what a way, right, to be able to begin 2019 with this nomination for sure. As I mentioned, the awards are going to be broadcast live on TV One on Saturday, March the 30th. We definitely want our audience to be looking out for you. But how can they stay connected with you, Omar?
Well, definitely. My website is owilson.com. That's OWILSON.com. Instagram is Omar Wilson 1, like the number 1. Twitter is Omar Wilson. Facebook Omar Wilson, or like Google my name and you'll be able to get all that information. And it definitely is a blessing and a pleasure for you to be a part of my journey and the uprising to superstar, man. So thank you for just the interviews and the positive energy and allowing your listeners to be a part of my experience.
Glad to do it. The pleasure is definitely on mine. Definitely want to thank, as you mentioned, Raphael, also of 2 Hours Entertainment for this opportunity. And definitely want to thank all of you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live.